My dear child, I know it's been tough. You've been up against challenges you never imagined you'd have to face, haven't you? Struggling in silence, burdened by problems that seem too enormous to conquer. Perhaps you've even wondered if God is truly hearing you. Let me share something with you. Remember, you're never alone in your struggles, and though it may seem hard, there's a purpose in your pain. Keep trusting, for the answers will come when you least expect them. Your strength is greater than you realize. But my beloved, why do you let fear grip your heart? Why do you allow sorrow to shackle your spirit? Have I not promised to walk beside you, to hold you when you stumble, and to guide you when the road is unclear? You weep in the night, but I see your tears. I hear the silent cries you dare not utter. Even in your despair, I am near. When life feels unfair, when betrayal stings, when doors close in your face, do not let anger consume you. Do not allow bitterness to harden your soul. I am refining you. Every wound, every disappointment, every storm you endure is shaping you into something greater than you can perceive. The fire may be fierce, but it is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to purify you, to reveal the unbreakable strength I have placed within you. My child, do you know that I am always at work, even in your waiting? Do you trust that I am orchestrating something beyond what your eyes can see? Your heart trembles with uncertainty, but I ask you to be still. The mountains obey my voice. The seas rise and fall at my command. If I can hold the universe in balance, will I not also hold you? Joy is not found in the absence of struggle, but in the unwavering confidence that I am with you. The enemy will whisper lies. He will try to convince you that I have abandoned you, that your prayers are unheard. But do not listen to the deception. Speak my truth instead. Declare, I trust you, Lord, even when I do not understand. I trust you even when the road ahead is dark. Look around, my beloved. Have I not provided for you the air you breathe, the sunrise that paints the sky, the love that surrounds you? These are not coincidences. They are signs of my faithfulness. Gratitude will unlock the doors of your heart. When you choose to see my goodness even in the smallest blessings, your soul will awaken to a joy that cannot be stolen. I see the weariness in your eyes. I know the weight pressing upon your shoulders. But hear me now, do not give up. You are stronger than you know. The pain you carry today will one day be a testimony of resilience, a story of victory that will inspire others who walk the same path. Hold on to me. Do not let the storms make you forget who you are. A warrior, a child of the Almighty, a soul destined for greatness. You were never meant to live in fear, in regret, in sorrow. You were created for abundance, for peace, for joy that no trial can diminish. Let go of what is beyond your control. Release the burdens that are not yours to carry. Surrender the battles that exhaust you, and watch as I move in ways beyond your imagination. My love is unwavering, my promises unshakable. Trust in me, and you will see the best is yet to come. And I will lead you through paths you never imagined walking. The road ahead may not always be smooth, but trust in this. Every step is divinely guided. Every detour is intentional. And every closed door is a redirection toward something far greater. You may not see it yet, but one day when you look back, you will understand why things unfolded the way they did. My child, when discouragement whispers that you are unworthy, when doubt creeps into your mind like a shadow in the night, remember who you are. You are chosen. You are cherished. You are mine. I do not create mistakes. Every breath you take is a testament to the purpose I have placed within you. Even when the world fails to recognize your worth, even when others dismiss your value, know that I, your Creator, have engraved your name upon my heart. There will be moments when sorrow knocks at your door, when grief wraps itself around you like an unshakable weight. In those moments, do not push me away. Do not allow pain to convince you that I have abandoned you. I am closest to you in your suffering, holding you when you feel too weak to stand, wiping your tears when the world turns a blind eye. Let your sorrow be the soil in which new strength grows. Let your brokenness be the place where my healing begins. Anger may rise within you, a fire that burns when life feels unjust, when betrayal cuts deep, when the weight of the world becomes unbearable. But do not let that fire consume you. Release it to me. I am your justice. I am the one who sees what no one else sees, who hears the words left unspoken, who understands the wounds no one else acknowledges. Leave your battles in my hands, for vengeance is not yours to carry. Instead, allow me to transform your pain into wisdom, your wounds into testimony, your struggle into triumph. If these words are speaking to your heart, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Let's walk this journey together, lifting each other up in faith and hope. My beloved, I know the thoughts that keep you awake at night, the worries that coil around your mind, whispering endless what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. I see how anxiety steals your peace, how fear grips your heart in its merciless grasp. But listen to me. None of those fears have power over you when you place your trust in me. When the waves rise, when the storm rages, do not be afraid. Keep your eyes on me, and I will carry you through the tempest. Let go of the illusion that you must have all the answers. Release the pressure of controlling everything around you. That burden was never yours to bear. You were never meant to navigate this life alone. My arms are open, my presence unwavering. Come to me as you are, broken, weary, uncertain, and I will restore you. I will replace your fears with courage, your confusion with clarity, your exhaustion with renewed strength. Rejoice, my child, not because life is without difficulty, but because my love is greater than any hardship you will ever face. Let your soul dance in the light of my grace. For joy is not found in a life free of trouble, but in the unshakable truth that I am with you through it all. You will rise. You will overcome. You will step into the fullness of all that I have prepared for you. Hold on, my beloved. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is near. The blessings I have promised are on their way. Keep your faith steady. Keep your heart open and watch as I pour out miracles beyond your wildest dreams. You are loved, you are seen, you are held. Always. Anger may rise within you, a fire that burns when life feels unjust, when betrayal cuts deep, when the weight of the world becomes unbearable. But do not let that fire consume you. Release it to me. I am your justice. I am the one who sees what no one else sees, who hears the words left unspoken, who understands the wounds no one else acknowledges. And hey, if these words are speaking to your heart, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Let's walk this journey together, lifting each other up in faith and hope. Now leave your battles in my hands, for vengeance is not yours to carry. Instead, allow me to transform your pain into wisdom, your wounds into testimony, your struggle into triumph. But through the love that radiates from your soul, your presence will bring warmth to the weary, your kindness will lift the broken, and your faith will ignite hope in those who have lost their way. My child, you were not placed on this earth without reason. Every breath you take, every step forward, every challenge you face, it all weaves together into a masterpiece only I can see in its entirety. There will be moments when anger rises within you, when the unfairness of life stings your heart, and when betrayal leaves scars too deep for words. But do not let resentment take root in your spirit. I did not create you for bitterness. Release your pain to me. I am the healer of wounds unseen, the mender of shattered souls. When you surrender your burdens, I will replace them with peace beyond understanding. At times you may feel disgusted by the cruelty in the world, the injustice that runs rampant, the selfishness that seems to thrive. But do not let the darkness consume you. You are the light I have placed in this world. Do not dim your spirit in response to the coldness of others. Instead, shine brighter. Show kindness where none is expected. Offer love where hatred seeks to reign. In doing so, you reflect my heart, and there is no greater calling. Do not be surprised when trials test you. Even the strongest warriors must train before battle. Consider each hardship as preparation, refining you, strengthening you, molding you into the person I have called you to be. When sadness grips your soul and tears threaten to fall, remember this: your weeping is not ignored. I see every tear. I hear every silent cry. You are not forgotten. I hold you closer in sorrow, wrapping you in my embrace until the pain subsides. And when fear whispers lies into your mind, trying to convince you that you are not enough, that you are too weak, too broken, too far gone, silence it with my truth. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Stand in that power, walk in that love. Trust in the mind I have given you, sharpened by my wisdom and filled with my guidance. My child, the road ahead will not always be easy, but you were never meant to walk it alone. I go before you, clearing obstacles you do not see. I walk beside you, steadying your steps when the path grows unsteady. I follow behind you, shielding you from dangers you never even knew were near. You are surrounded by my presence, covered by my grace, and upheld by my everlasting arms. Rejoice, for your best days are not behind you. They are unfolding before your very eyes. Every closed door was a redirection to something greater. Every unanswered prayer was a setup for something far beyond your expectations. Trust me, the story I am writing for you is filled with hope, with joy, with purpose. And when the time comes, when your journey on this earth reaches its final chapter, you will see the fullness of my plan. You will stand in my presence, free from pain, untouched by sorrow, wrapped in eternal love. Until then, live boldly, love deeply, and trust unwaveringly. You are mine, you are chosen, you are loved, and nothing can ever change that. Know that I have already made a way where there seems to be none. What appears impossible in your eyes is already accomplished in mine. The mountains before you will move, the burdens upon your shoulders will lift, and the path that once seemed blocked will open wide before you. I am the God of miracles, and I will not fail you, my child. When the world tells you to fear, I tell you to trust. When your heart grows weary, I offer you rest. When doubt tries to cloud your mind, my truth shines brighter. My love is the anchor that holds you firm through every storm, the foundation that cannot be shaken. No force in this world, no trial, no hardship, no moment of weakness can separate you from my love. You are chosen, deeply cherished, and wonderfully made. Every detail of your life is written in my hands, and I do not make mistakes. Every tear you have shed has been seen. Every prayer you have whispered has been heard. I hold each one close to my heart, and in due time, you will see how I have woven every moment, both joyful and painful, into something beautiful. So now, stand strong. Lift your head and walk forward with confidence, not in your own strength, but in mine. Speak words of faith, and let your life be a testimony of my power. When you wake in the morning, greet the day with expectation, for I am working in ways beyond what you can see. When you lay down at night, release every worry into my hands, knowing that I never sleep and I never stop watching over you. My plans for you are filled with goodness, overflowing with grace, and covered in love. Trust that nothing is lost, nothing is wasted, and nothing is beyond my ability to restore. What was broken I will mend, what was stolen I will return, what was lost I will redeem. I am the God of new beginnings, and I am doing a new thing in your life. Even now it is unfolding before you. Walk in faith, my beloved. The journey ahead is filled with purpose, and I am with you every step of the way. My hand is upon you, my spirit is within you, and my love surrounds you. You are never alone. You are never forgotten. You are mine now and forever. For my word never returns empty. Every syllable I have spoken over you carries the weight of eternity, the assurance of divine fulfillment. Let your lips proclaim victory, even before you see it manifest. For in your declaration, you align your heart with my divine will, opening the floodgates of heaven over your life. You may not yet perceive the intricate masterpiece I am weaving from the threads of your trials. But trust me, my beloved, every struggle, every tear, every sacrifice has purpose. Nothing is wasted in my hands. What the enemy meant for harm, I am transforming into your testimony. You will soon stand in awe, as you witness how the very storms that sought to break you have become the winds that lift you higher. Lift your gaze beyond the temporary troubles surrounding you, the pain, the disappointments, the unanswered questions. None of them define your future. I alone hold the pen that writes your destiny, and I have not written failure, despair, or abandonment into your story. No, I have inscribed victory, restoration, and abundance. I have authored a life of purpose, joy, and unshakable peace for you. So cast off the weight of worry. Release the grip of fear. Step boldly into the life I have called you to live. Walk in the authority I have given you, knowing that every battle has already been won in my name. When doubts whisper, drown them out with my promises. When discouragement tries to take root, uproot it with unwavering faith. You are more than a conqueror, not because of your own strength, but because I, the Almighty, fight for you. The enemy may try to convince you that you are unworthy of my blessings. He may remind you of past failures, whispering lies that you are not enough. But hear me now, my child. You are chosen, beloved, and precious in my sight. There is nothing in your past, present, or future that can separate you from my love. I have washed you clean, clothed you in righteousness, and set you apart for my divine purpose. Keep your heart steadfast, your spirit expectant. The breakthrough you have prayed for is nearer than you think. The doors you thought were permanently closed are about to swing wide open. What you thought was a season of waiting has actually been a season of preparation. I have been molding you, strengthening you, refining you, so that when the blessing arrives, you will be ready to carry it with grace and wisdom. Trust in my timing, for I make all things beautiful in their season. Just as the dawn follows the darkest night, just as spring blooms after the coldest winter, so shall your joy come after this trial. You are stepping into a new day, a new season, a new anointing. Hold fast to my promises, for they will never fail. Rise up, my beloved. Walk with confidence. Live with expectation. Love without fear. Speak life into every situation, for my power is at work within you. The heavens rejoice over you. The angels surround you. My presence goes before you. You are never alone, never forsaken, never forgotten. You are mine, and I am yours forever. A divine awakening stirs within you, a calling beyond mere existence. A destiny infused with purpose, strength, and unwavering faith. My child, the foundation I am laying beneath your feet is unshakable. No storm can uproot you when your heart is rooted in my truth. Do not be afraid to step forward to claim the inheritance I have prepared for you. The world may try to convince you otherwise, whispering doubts into your mind, but silence those voices with my promises. Let them be the anthem of your soul, the melody that drowns out every fear. Can you not sense it? The shifting winds of breakthrough, the fragrance of a new beginning. I am working even now behind the scenes, orchestrating divine appointments, aligning circumstances in ways beyond your understanding. Do not lean on your own reasoning, for human logic cannot grasp the fullness of my plans. Simply trust. Let go of the need to control every outcome, and watch how I move in ways that will leave you in awe. Your faith has not gone unnoticed. Every whispered prayer, every tear shed in silence, every moment you chose to praise me despite the pain. I have seen it all. I have gathered each sacrifice of trust, and now, beloved, the heavens are opening on your behalf. Do not grow weary in doing good, for your reward is near. Your faithfulness has tilled the soil, and now it is time for a bountiful harvest. What was once barren will now bear fruit, and what was once lost will be restored sevenfold. Rise, my beloved. Shake off the weight of yesterday. Step into the light of my presence with boldness. Walk forward knowing you are covered by my grace, empowered by my spirit, and destined for greater things than you have ever imagined. The chains of limitation are breaking. The walls that once confined you are crumbling. The season of waiting is turning into a season of acceleration. What took years to build, I will establish in moments. What seemed distant, I will bring near. What you thought was impossible, I will make reality. So stand firm. Lift your voice in praise before you see the victory. For faith celebrates before the walls fall. And as you worship, as you declare my goodness, watch how heaven responds. Doors will swing open, miracles will unfold, the weight of past burdens will lift, and you will soar on wings of hope. For I am not just the God of yesterday's wonders. I am the God of today's miracles and tomorrow's triumphs. Trust me, love me, walk with me, and together we will journey into a future overflowing with promise, abundance, and unshakable joy. This is my word to you, and I will not fail you. Will now walk in triumph. Where sorrow weighed you down, joy will overflow like a rushing river. Every pain that sought to define you is being rewritten by my hand, shaping you into a vessel of grace, wisdom, and resilience. Do not dwell on past wounds, for I am restoring you beyond recognition. Your story is not one of loss, but of redemption. Rise, my beloved, for the dawn of breakthrough is upon you. The burdens you carried in silence are being lifted, replaced with a strength that is unshakable. Chains that once bound your heart in fear and uncertainty are breaking one by one under the weight of my unfailing love. No longer will you walk in the shadows of yesterday's struggles. You will step boldly into a future radiant with my glory. Hold fast to my words, for they are life and power. They will steady you when the winds of uncertainty blow. When doubt whispers lies into your ears, silence it with my truth. My promises do not falter, nor do they waver in the face of adversity. What I have declared over you shall come to pass. Every prayer you thought went unanswered was heard. Every cry of your heart reached me. And now my answer comes swift, sure, overflowing with goodness. My presence surrounds you, filling the spaces where emptiness once lingered. My spirit moves within you, stirring up boldness where timidity used to reign. My light is illuminating the path before you, making the road clear where confusion once clouded your vision. Walk forward without hesitation, for I go before you, clearing every obstacle and leveling every mountain. Listen closely, for I am whispering divine direction into your spirit. No longer will you wander unsure of your purpose. I am unlocking new assignments, unveiling opportunities that align perfectly with the gifts I have placed within you. Doors that seemed permanently closed will now swing wide open at the sound of my voice. You will see my hand moving in places you never expected, opening avenues of favor you never imagined. Take heart, my child, for you are stepping into acceleration. Delays that once hindered you will be no more. What seemed impossible will unfold with ease. My favor will go before you, preparing the way, setting the stage for victories only I could orchestrate. Your testimony will inspire many, for they will see my faithfulness written across your life like a masterpiece. Do not hesitate. Do not shrink back in fear. What awaits you is far greater than anything you leave behind. I am rewriting the script of your life with joy, abundance, and supernatural provision. Keep your hands lifted, your eyes fixed on me, and your heart expectant. This is your time. This is your season. The floodgates of heaven are opening. Step forward and receive all that I have prepared for you. You are mine. You are loved. You are victorious, my beloved. The time of waiting is not wasted. Every second, every breath, every silent prayer has been shaping the miracle that is unfolding before you. My hands have never been idle. I have been weaving beauty from ashes, turning sorrow into songs of triumph, and setting in motion blessings you have yet to see. Even when you felt unseen, I was watching. When your voice trembled with uncertainty, I listened. Every moment of endurance, every act of obedience, every whispered declaration of trust has been a seed planted in the soil of divine promise. Now the rain of my favor is coming. It will nourish the dry ground, causing a supernatural awakening within you. Lift your eyes, my child, for I am lifting you higher. No longer shall fear dictate your choices. No longer shall past wounds define your future. No longer shall regret hold you captive. I am doing a new work in you, one that no enemy can steal and no doubt can undo. Your identity is rooted in me, not in the labels others have placed upon you. You are my masterpiece, crafted with intention, called with purpose, and destined for greatness. Prepare your heart for a flood of restoration. What you thought was lost will return in greater measure. Relationships you believed were beyond repair will be reconciled through my power. Doors that once stood firmly shut will swing wide at my command. I am orchestrating a divine alignment, setting things right and positioning you for a future filled with unimaginable joy. Do not hesitate. Do not shrink back in fear. Take the steps I am placing before you, knowing that my strength carries you. Every battle you have faced has only refined your spirit, proving that you are resilient, unshaken, and victorious through my might. No weapon formed against you has prospered, and none ever will. When doubts try to creep into your mind, declare my faithfulness. When the enemy whispers lies, silence him with my truth. When the weight of the world presses upon you, release every burden into my hands. I have not called you to carry what I have already conquered. Walk in the freedom that belongs to you. My child, the waiting is over. The shift you have prayed for is happening now. The answers you sought are being revealed. The provision you longed for is arriving. The joy you once thought impossible is about to overflow in your soul. Watch as I do more than you have asked, exceeding what you dared to dream. Trust in my timing. Trust in my plan. Trust in my unfailing love. For I, the Lord your God, am moving mightily in your midst, and soon your testimony will proclaim the greatness of my name. Now arise. Step forward with confidence, for your miracle is at hand. Amen.